phone came from Portland, Oregon. And it seems like it's the guy who's counseling his friend who's in the early stages of a relationship. So he's just trying to give him some advice. So he said, don't rush things. Be her friend first. Take her out for lunch. Ask her, would you like to go out for lunch? My treat, please. Come on, please. So I like how he's anticipating rejection for his friend before he's giving her a chance. And then this favorite one came in from San Francisco, and this woman told me she has to work in the morning. And she found in the office fax machine these 3 mysterious faxes that had come through in the middle of the night. No idea who they were from. Like these handwritten faxes, but they got the time code up top so you can see when they came in. And the first one's from 2:36 a.m. It says, I just want Gigi back. Tell me where she is and I'll come get her. Why are you doing this? Be a man. Whoa. Next one, a few minutes later, this is cruel and emotional abuse. No wonder you drive the women you're with crazy. They either join cults or want to kill themselves. Be a man for once in your life. The world doesn't revolve around you. Just let me have Gigi now. I can't believe you're even doing this. I will come get her. If not, I'm calling the police. All right? And then finally, the last fax, at 2:56 a.m., it just says, sorry, wrong number. There's this oops, my bad face. Now, if you work at a school or live near a school, I have some friends here who are teachers, you know that kids are great at losing stuff. And the stuff that they lose is usually pretty incredible. So my friend is a middle school teacher in Houston, Texas. And he found this out on the playground one day after school. It's in a middle schooler's handwriting. It says at the top, Erica Rioja. This is a favorite of mine, Erica Rioja. Erica, we the boys want to know, why are you going out with Nathan? And you like all of us in a way. Tell us why and list how much you like the person with their name. For example, Fred, not at all. Sorry for asking you all these questions, but we the boys want to know and get to the bottom of it. I'm always having to write these letters because the rest of the boys, they are some punks. You don't have to tell us right away, but do tell us. Me, Fred, and Ricky thought of writing to you. Well, really, it was just Fred. All the boys in the 6th grade likes you, except for some. That means you are the finest girl in the whole 6th grade. You don't like you because of you know what. But I don't. I like you because you have a pretty face, a pretty smile. There's the only girl that looks the hair coming out of her face. I think that makes you even prettier. You said that was your own style. I think that's so cool, or whatever. That's all for now, so I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. P.S. Call me if you want to talk about something or tell me about myself. You know my number, and if you don't, then I'll tell you in your ear. Because I don't want any other girl but you to know. Any other girl but you to know my number, not even Aisha. Here's one found in a school in South Bend, Indiana. And it's this kid's report for class. This kid, Justin Hensel. This is an all-time favorite of mine. He wrote this report called What I Know About U.S. History. All right, so here's the front of it. There's this drawing of Mickey Mouse, which relates to nothing in the paper, but I just kind of love the drawing. And then here's the back. So this kid, Justin Hensel, he starts out like this. What I Know About U.S. History by Justin Hensel. Betsy Ross stole the first American flag. George Washington was the first American president. George Washington was a general in the war. Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader. Chris Columbus discovered America. George Washington cut down his father's cherry tree with an axe. His father gave to him for his birthday. The Black Panther was started during the Vietnam War. The Sputnik satellite was launched. Man went to outer space. Malcolm X began his quest for freedom. The Constitution was signed. The Boston Tea Party happened. The anti-government group, the Anarchy, was started. King Tut's tomb was discovered. The stoplight was invented. The 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby was introduced. Nitrous oxide was allowed to be used in muscle cars, show cars, and modified racing cars for use in drag racing in 1978. Fine moment in U.S. history, right there. Black people won the right to freedom. Hitler began the Nazi Klan. Ted Bundy was sentenced and committed suicide. Richard Chase was murdered. JFK was assassinated. Richie Valens died in a plane crash. Edgar Allan Poe's short stories and poems were published. Elvis died of an OD. Jimi Hendrix died. Jim Morrison died. Paul McCartney was knighted. Another fine moment in U.S. history. And finally, Justin Hensel was born. This one from L.A. I live in L.A. now, and you have these apartments with the shared laundry facilities. And and people will like post some angry flyer, and then somebody else will cross stuff out and write their own things. It's like an online discussion board, but like just on one, piece of paper that's hanging in the laundry room. So I found this one, and it starts out like this. It says, "Dear blue-haired gentlemen, I decided to voice my support for you in the current dryer wars. Everyone knows that only one dryer works, and that you should not have to wait for someone to remove their items in order to dry your own. This is not why I am writing this, though. The marvelous editing you provided the first writer was excellent. My question comes down to this: if I leave letters and other items here, can they be proofread and corrected as well? Yours truly, get over it, they're only clothes." My cousin Josh, he lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Josh Noel. And he found this funny piece of paper on the street. It just says, "Please admit Josh." And there's this like scrawled signature. And so Josh, he began using this piece of paper along with his driver's license to get into private clubs, weddings, after hours things. No velvet rope bouncer ever rejected the authority of this hand scrawled note. Put the fine notes to work for you. Some of the fines I love about them is that they're just so beautiful and they give you such a powerful sense of a stranger. You really feel like you know that person, having just read a couple-page letter, a soulful letter that they wrote to a friend. Some of the fines are just cryptic and weird and baffling, and I can't make heads or tails of them. But this one, I know there's a great story there. I just can't wrap my head around it. Found in San Francisco, it says, "More buns, more cups, less lies." Piece that together, I'll buy a shot later at the bar. There's a bar around here somewhere, isn't there? This is Dumbo. Rebar? What's the closest cool bar? Rebar? Alright, we'll go there. This one, similarly, is kind of hard to figure out. Found in Brooklyn, actually, by my friend Seth Mizell. It's this flyer. If you're trying to sell at your apartment or sell your bike, you make those flyers with the little tabs on the bottom with your phone number. People can tear them off. This is like that, but different. It just says, "Steve." The great thing is like, 4 of these things are torn off. Someone was like, "Steve, I need one of those." And I grew up in Ann Arbor, Michigan, so my hometown friends are here tonight. And, I worked at Bell's Pizza for 7 years. I worked at gas stations. Sometimes, you have to take a dump. You put a sign on the front door. It says, "Back in 5 minutes." This was found in Maine. It's kind of like that. It says, "Today is my grandmother's 100th birthday, and there's a raccoon in our bathroom. We'll open at 3 p.m. I love these found to-do lists, because I'm a list maker myself. Every day, every week, I'm probably making like a new to-do list. I love when I receive these. This was a one-item to-do list found in Las Vegas on an elevator at the Palms Casino Resort. It just says, "Must win money." And then this one came from St. Louis. It says, "To do today, turn in library books. Find out about college, mail, dad, shit. Pay bills in advance, write crystal, hide guns." This one from Atlanta says, "Goals for today. Number 1, go to church, find God, and find myself through God, get baptized. Number 2, meet new people, party a lot, start drinking." From Traverse City, Michigan, way up north, is this one. It says, "To do today, create a circuit of pirate radio stations in the Traverse City area. Open an arcade, open a coffee shop called The Joint. See all my favorite musicians in concert. Wipe out my entire Amazon.com wish list. Straighten out my left arm, make my legs an even length." And then from Burlington, Vermont, this was the first ever to not do list that we ever received. It says at the top, the to not do list. Do not spend money on anything except clothing for Halloween, grocery items, Sarah's birthday dinner, sushi, metal show, and the movie Kill Bill. Save all other money. Do not fall in love with any strangers. Do not procrastinate the trip to Japan. Do not eat junk, any form of potato or corn chips. No Fritos, no Lay's, no Ruffles, no Cape Cod, nothing. Do not start another tab at work. Do not start over Wendy or Ern in case being alone. Do not borrow money from mom. Do not eat at Oasis or any shit food place. Do not watch pornographic movies. Do not masturbate. Do not masturbate. On my list, get mixed in with this shit. No, it's actually found in the streets of Burlington, Vermont, where I lost it. And then one more little to-do list. This one's from Hartford, Connecticut. And it's kind of in a kid's handwriting. It says, things to do. And the first three have been crossed out. Apparently, they've been done. So it says, things to do. Get a new skateboard deck. Crossed out. Think of band names. Crossed out. Get lawn mowing service going. Crossed out. The last two still yet to be done. Look up with Jen. Make it to the 6th grade.